I remember when I was 19 years old, everyone around me seemed to be making money online. Now, I wasn't really good at school. I wasn't really good at anything, but I had big dreams. I wanted to make a difference in the world. But watching everyone around me make so much money online, it made me question everything. Now, some of my friends were playing games like CSGO and Dota. They would stream themselves playing these games, and they would make thousands of dollars in a night. Now, being 19 years old and not really knowing what I wanted to do with my life, it was very tempting to just start streaming myself playing video games and make some easy money. Now, other friends of mine would bet on these games. And they'd place bets on their favorite teams, and they would make so much money. It was crazy. At the time, I didn't really gamble at all. I only placed the occasional bet here and there. But seeing how much money they made from betting on these games, it made me really consider if I should start betting as well. But then there were other friends who were doing things that I didn't really understand. They would go on websites and they would, put their credit cards in and they would get loans and they would say they were investing this money. But then I would see them posting pictures on Instagram of them with stacks of cash, flashing the money, driving nice cars. And it made me think, how are they making all this money? Are they really investing or are they doing something that I don't know about? So I found myself in a very weird position where every day I was getting messages from different friends asking me to play video games with them, asking me to bet with them, asking me to, join them in doing these things that I really didn't want to do. But at the same time, I felt like I was the only one not making any money. I felt like I was the only one not taking advantage of this opportunity that was in front of me. It got to a point where I just broke down and I was like, am I stupid? Like, why am I not doing what everyone else is doing? Why am I the only one not making money? And that's when I realized that while everyone else was getting rich quick, no one was actually getting rich, because the people that were streaming, the people that were betting, the people that were, putting their money into investments, they were all doing it for the wrong reasons. They were doing it because they saw everyone else doing it. They were doing it because they thought it was easy money. They weren't doing it because they had a genuine passion for it. And that's when I decided to just focus on myself and do my own thing and just be patient, and eventually good things will happen. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't get rich quick, but I got rich. And it made me realize that the people who get rich quick never stay rich. But the people who are patient, who stay true to themselves and their values, they end up being the ones who are actually rich in life.